We're going to need a pencil, a pen and an eraser. I'm going to draw a very, very simple kind of background shape. So it's a curve like that. And you're going to want another curve kind of underneath like that. And that's basically the shell. You're going to have the kind of opening of the shell there. So switching to ink, you're going to want the head kind of coming out like that with his eye. And the eyeball is kind of like a letter C, so that you can get that kind of effect of light shining on it, although underwater you might not get that effect. Now just curve that up slightly, then bring that down, slight curve at the end, and then also we're going to want to have a kind of a curve bit there, and then we want this kind of pattern, so it's not quite an M, because you want slightly flattish on the top as you go around, like that, and then here curve down, wiggle, 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 and that'll be a paw, no, flipper, that's the word I'm looking for. And that's kind of the rest of the opening there. Now here, we're going to want to do kind of stripes coming up here. So they will go like that. You'll want to see another flipper, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle there. Another flipper curves out here, then wiggle, 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 and curve back in. Another one there, wiggle, 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 and then a little tail. Now look, the pattern here is really quite complicated. So draw a curve going like that. From here you want to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, like that. Then this will curve around like that, then that will curve around there from that point. When you are sure that the ink is dry, erase the pencil lines, then you can put some kind of marks in there like that, and we're going to want some along the leading edge of the flippers, little kind of curves all the way along the leading edge, like that, and then a few little spots and things to break up the blank area. And then here I'm just going to do a little bit of shading like that, and then what we need to do here is to kind of shade inside each of these areas, and again inside here, but leave a kind of a gap, and again don't go right to the edges. And if you're doing it in colour, then do it in kind of two-tone, probably sort of green and yellowish or something, so the light area would be yellow and the dark area would be green, but leave those spaces on the edges like that. And do a little bit more there. Then I'm going to do some sort of shading coming down there. Do a bit of shading underneath there, like that, and make this a bit more shaded there. Quite dark. Shade, 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 like that. And I'm going to maybe do a bit more cross-hatching that way, a bit of shading there. And then I think I'm just going to put some kind of bit of cross-hatching all the way across, just around like that, to give a bit more shape. And then I'm going to do and some kind of wavy sea marks like that. There you go, how to draw a cartoon turtle.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, why not go and have a look at another one of my videos, or try the mystery drawing. Make sure you're subscribed for new drawings every Monday and Friday. Check out my website shoeradio.com, and why not get my new book, Everyone Can Draw. In the meantime, keep drawing, drawing, drawing. Practice, practice, practice. And I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.